Gentlemen, welcome to math class. As you can see, I'm not here again today. I am with my daughter taking care of her, and currently I'm up in my cold attic recording this for you. As I looked at your test scores from yesterday, I can see that we need a little more work on the quadratic formula. So today I'm going to give you a little lesson online, and I'm going to have you retake that portion of the test, and I'm also going to show you how to correctly do the exponents part of the test. Most of you got the right answers, but you just wrote them down in the wrong way. So follow this little tutorial here. To solve quadratic equations without factoring, you need to know two things. You need to know the quadratic equation, and you need to know the correct form in which to write your equation. The correct form in which to write your equation is located here in green. You always want to start with the highest term first. So we write ax squared, a being a number, then plus bx, b being a number, plus c being a number that is not attached to a variable. The second thing you need to know is over here in blue, and this is the quadratic formula. We went over this a couple weeks ago, and it was in my blog post yesterday to help you with your test. It's very simple. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all that divided by 2a. Now, if we go to that quiz, I'm going to take a look at a sample problem right here, which is x squared minus 2x equals minus 1. Now, right away, we know it's only going to have one solution because that quiz only offers one solution as an option. So, let's go back to the problem right here, and let's figure out what we need to do with this here. We have x squared minus 2x equals minus 1. Currently, this is not an ax squared plus bx plus c format, so we're going to need to get it to that format. So what we need to do then is get rid of this minus 1 and get it to the other side. So I'm going to add 1 to this side, and if I add 1 to this side, minus 1 plus 1 equals 0. That leaves me with 0 left on this side, equals, and I'm going to start with my highest term first, x squared, right here, minus 2x, and then finally I've got a plus 1 left over. Now, just to help us along, I'm going to call this 1x squared. 1x squared is the same exact thing as x squared, but just to help us fill in the blanks a little later. Now what I'm going to do is fill in the blanks on this equation right here. Okay, so I'm going to start here. And I'm going to find what is my b term. My b term is very simple right here. Minus 2 is my b term. So I'm going to put in right here negative 2. So now I've got minus negative 2 plus or minus b squared. Again, this is negative 2. Negative 2 squared minus 4. And then a is, remember a, this is the a term, that is 1. And then also the c term is 1, 2. And then we come down here, and this is also the a term again, is 1. To solve this problem, the first thing I need to do is take a look at this term right here. Because I've got a negative times a negative, that means it's going to turn positive. So that means right away I have 2 plus or minus the square root of minus 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1. Now that's pretty easy to do in your head, which you can figure out. Minus 2 squared is just 4, and then 4 times 1 is, again, 4. So, pretty straightforward. I've got this problem right here. Now, 4 minus 4 is 0. The square root of 0 is 0. So that means I don't even have to worry about doing two separate problems. I only have to find one solution. So I've got 2, and I can even just write it for practical purposes, plus or minus 0. That's always going to still equal 2 on the top side there on the numerator, and then divided by 2. Since I don't have to do anything with this, I'll just x this out, and that leaves me with 2 divided by 2, which equals 1. There's the solution. So x equals 1. I can go back to that quiz now. Right here. I can type in 1. Oop, there we go. And you can see right over here That's the correct answer.